Livesay, and today I will be presenting on Coma Berenices. Coma Berenices can be found in the third quadrant in the northern hemisphere between the latitudes of 90 degrees and negative 70 degrees. It is best seen during May at around 9 p.m. and it is neighbored by Bootes, Canes, Venatici, Leo, Ursa Major, and Virgo. It is also part of the Ursa Major family of constellations, which also includes Ursa Minor, Lynx, and Corona Borealis. The mythology behind Coma Berenices is that it is linked to the Queen Berenice II of Egypt, in which she was married to Ptolemy III, in which he went on a dangerous mission during the Third Syrian War, and Berenice wanted her husband to come home safe from the war, so she swore to Aphrodite that she would cut off her long, luscious locks that the people that she ruled over were very jealous of and very much loved of her and her appearance, that she would cut it off and leave it for Aphrodite in order for Ptolemy to come home safe. Well, when Ptolemy came home safe, he was furious that she cut off the hair, and they went to the temple to go retrieve the hair back, and it was gone. But they didn't know why. They were furious that someone took it. So the court astronomer said that Aphrodite was just so pleased with the offering of Berenice that she put it up in the sky as a constellation, and he pointed at the constellation that we now know as Berenice's hair, Coma Berenice. So a little bit of history behind it is that for nearly 2,000 years, Coma Berenice's right, as a place in the constellation, was not actually given at the beginning. It was talked about on if it was part of different constellations, sometimes even part of Leo's tail, or somehow connected to Virgo. But in 1602, they finally categorized it as its own constellation and as its own place in the sky, and that it was not a part of any other constellation. So major stars in Coma Berenices is Alpha Coma Berenice, which is the second brightest star in the constellation. It represents the gem in Berenice's crown that she would have worn. It is a binary star and roughly 63 light years away. And then there's Beta Coma Berenices, which is the brightest star in the constellation. It is a dwarf star. It's 29.78 light years away, and is similar to the Sun, only slightly larger and bigger. And then there is Gamma Coma Berenices, it's a giant star, and it's 170 light years away. And then there's FK Coma Berenices, which is a variable star, and it serves as a prototype of an entirely new class of variable stars, which is the FK Con class, and then is 800 light years away. Some deep space objects in Coma Berenices is the Black Eye Galaxy, which is a spiral galaxy and is 24 million light years away. There's the Nido Galaxy, which is just a spiral galaxy. Coma Cluster Galaxies, which is 230 to 300 light years away and contains about 1,000 large galaxies and 30,000 smaller ones. The Messier 100 is also part of this, which is a grand design spiral galaxy, brightest galaxy in the Virgo cluster, and is 55 million light years away. And the Messier 99, which is an R-Baird spiral galaxy, it is 50.2 million light years away and has 3 supernovas in the galaxy. These are my citations.